Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Balkasoon. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Tries the right with a quick throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Handoff running right.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
And the Cardinals begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisville.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas State. This offense really clicking. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Texas State. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's reeled in. It's Golden. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The Cardinals come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Hands off to the left. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Cardinals are in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Cardinals line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Using his legs on the scramble. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right. This one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas State. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. You're trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Great cut there. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finding some room at the 25. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10. And he steps out of bounds and solid. Great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Touchdown, Texas State. And the beatdown continues. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Louisville. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. In the clear at the 25. It's a nice game. They'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Balkasoon. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Texas State. And the route is on. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Cardinals come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense is still clicking.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this one.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return.